Hey, how are you, everybody? Thank you for watching my program, exposed by Gabriel Perez. This time I'm going to talk about this review of the movie, The Pope's Exorcist. Um, Funny to say that the premiere was faster in Mexico. The premiere was on last Wednesday, April, and in the United States will be shown on April 12th. So will be during the next week. So it's one of the few times I believe that the premiere is start in Mexico rather than in the United States. Well, and the movie I saw it's a good movie, but again, according to on my left side and it's in your right side is the real priest. His name is Gabriel Amort. That he said in his books that he performed more than 60,000 exorcisms or 70,000 exorcisms. I don't know how many. And on the right side is the poster, with the actor Russell Crowe. You remember him in Gladiator movie. I would like to talk a little bit about exorcism now that we, first and first, in the 16th century, that a lot of people believe that there were people that they were yelling that they are the demon, the Satan, or something like that. The science didn't knew that there were mental illness like schizophrenia, paranoia, bipolar depression, dementia, all those mental illness. Now, in the 20th century, when the medicine started, to progress, doctors knew that there were mental illness like schizophrenia, paranoia. They're starting to have some medications to control the schizophrenia, convulsions, or like that. So now the Catholic Church withdraw actually not performing exorcism anymore. In 1999, the Vatican again, create the Exorcist group with Father Gabriel Amor to be the chief of the exorcists. Now, in order to have a person that is possessed, obviously, most of the time, like in other exorcism movies, has to be something like paranormal, like moving objects, like levitation. Because, for example, if a person is yelling, "I'm the demon, I'm Satan," or whatever, and names, "I'm Judas Iscariot," or it could be like the person maybe is a religious person, or maybe he's just like I say, like have like a weak mind. In the movie of The Exorcist that was based on a 1949 real case of exorcism, you need to separate reality from Hollywood. I mean, there's no way that a person, for example, when the Reagan, that is performed by Linda Blair, the actress, turn around the 180 degrees, the head obviously will have break the neck, and I wouldn't have to survive that. All the scratches in the face and everything can be probably she did it by herself, In the story of the child, it was a 12-year-old child in 1949, and there was no levitation at all. He was only yelling, vomiting, all like that. Like I said, the priest performed an exorcism, and he was saved. Now, in 1976, Annalise Mitchell, a German girl that supposedly she was possessed by a demon, died of starvation and dehydration, and other stuff, because the priests that they performed the exorcism, they took away the medications for the convulsions and schizophrenia. So they were charged by manslaughter, like 2 3 years in jail, but they just were released after 6 months in probation because according to the priest, the girl didn't want to take any more the medications. And like I said, if you see in YouTube videos, the poor girl, she has like those around the eyes, everything is black because he hasn't slept for a while, and he was eating insects like cockroaches and spiders and all like that. Poor girl. And according to the movie, based on this story, the exorcism of Emily Rose, I believe that's the name. They just changed the name. And an anthropologist, he said that the demons, the spirits, can take advantage of a person that has a mental illness. I mean, for example, a person could have a schizophrenia or paranoia and still might be possessed by a demon. Once again, according to the priest, Gabriele Amort, he performed 60,000 exorcisms. But you have to ask or wonder how many of these people may have a mental illness, and how many of these people visit a psychiatric, a doctor, to contemplate the possibility of a mental illness like schizophrenia, paranoia, bipolar depression, dementia. There is other mental illness that a person could start yelling and everything. When I was working as a safety ambassador, we have some the doctors visit us, how the person that has schizophrenia, what they are listening, just like whispering, whispers and all like that, like some people talking in your ear, very slowly. Like I said, they see things that do not exist, and they hear things that they do not exist, But like I say, now medicine has progressed a lot, and there is a lot of medications for schizophrenia. It's been good. I know some people that they have schizophrenia and they are taking medications and they're doing good. Now, besides the anthropologists that say that a person that has a schizophrenia or paranoia could be possessed by a demon as well, in at least in the videos that some priests they have performed an exorcism, nobody has been able to film a levitation or if the person was moving objects. You can see obviously in cameras, security cameras and other videos that there is moving objects, some kind of ghost or something like that. But in real exorcisms, nobody has filmed a levitation of the person that is possessed or moving objects like the movies that you see in The Exorcist and other movies that is about exorcism. Now, this movie is interesting because in some way or another, the father, Gabriele, is going to perform an exorcism to a child. I believe it's maybe around 12 years old or something like that. And at the end, the same priest was possessed by the demon as Asmodeus. So that's the name of the demon. That during the Inquisition, and a lot of people was persecuted and was killed in the name of the church. And now they were talking about that the fraile or the priest that exists a few centuries ago was possessed by a demon. That's why the church was so tough on people and they killed a lot of people. Well, that was the inquisitors, during those times that you see those type of machines that torture people and everything like that. Well, according to this movie, they managed to see some writings that the priest in that century was possessed by a demon. And obviously that it was a cover up by the church in those times, all like that. But the movie itself is a good movie. It's exaggerated. I mean, you will see things that obviously that for people that want to see, like levitation and the faces of that looks for like a demon, Russell Crowe is possessed as a Gabriel Amoret, and then at the end of the movie, the Pope said to Gabriele and the younger priests, that they're going to be the official team to travel around the world and perform exorcisms. But one more time, it's 60,000. Just imagine 60,000 people to be exorcised by the priest. But once again, like in the movie, the 1973 movie, The Exorcist, when the actress Ellen Burstyn, acting as the Reagan's mother, Linda Blair, the actress, and the doctors, after trying to see how they can help this girl, and there's no cure or no medication, and they just advise Ellen Burstyn, the mother of Linda Blair, that they are the names of the actresses, both actresses, that he doesn't want to be her daughter to be put in a mental hospital or nothing like that. So now they start advising her to request an exorcism. But like in the movie itself, it says that doctors, if they don't believe in God or something like that, or the devil, they believe that exorcism works because of suggestion. The power of suggestion is like, for example, the person believes that there is a devil, there is a demon. That's why the person believes that that spirit invade his or her body. And in the other hand, if the person believes in exorcism, it's going to make it disappear. Exactly like the doctor said in plain words in the movie The Exorcist. So for them, it's a power of suggestion, not because there is miracles or the power of God, nothing like that. Same thing here, up to this day, the year 2023, when priests perform exorcism for scientists, is because of the power of suggestion. Some people believe they are sick and they're not really sick because they're just thinking about it. So the power of suggestion is very powerful. If you ask me if I do believe that there is spirits, of course I do believe there is spirits, but there is still like a mental illness. Even in the movie, Russell Crowe interpreting the Gabriel Amort, the priest, the real priest, he says not all the people were possessed. Some of them, they have mental illness. And that's true. At least, like I say, the movie is interesting. One more time, you need to separate from. I don't know if the father himself was exorcised by like the younger priest. Nobody has shoot or nobody has filmed any levitation or paranormal activity in any exorcism. He just performed. Just imagine 60,000 exorcisms. I'm just wondering if any of those exorcisms was levitation or any paranormal activity, moving objects, or just walking in the roof or something like that. Like I say, it's probably was not the case. But I still believe that could be people that invade by a spirit, and I don't know, maybe they don't want them to perform any type of paranormal activity. Like I say, something that science cannot explain, there is levitation or moving objects, or if the person is walking in the wall, or something like that. But the movie is good. One more time, he's talking about the Inquisition. He's talking about the Inquisitors. He's talking about the old Catholic Church back a few centuries ago when they were torturing people. Some of the names of the demons. It's a good movie, like I say, and obviously if you see the priest, Gabriel Amort, he doesn't look like when he was younger. But the movie is good. I recommend it to you. But like I said, one more time, you need to separate Hollywood from the real stories. Okay. So thank you for watching my program. Please subscribe, put some likes. I'll be right back with other movie reviews. Thank you.